We ain't looking for no drama. Get my way and I leave up the karma. Talk down on my name, but all it does is make me go harder. We ain't looking for no drama. Get my way and I leave up the karma. Expose all my enemies who hate me but call me their partner. We ain't looking for no drama. Get my way and I leave up the karma.
Episode probably starts soon.
I wish we had like a fucking Joe Rogan setup, bro.
Tell you. But for now, this should work.
Yeah, probably should.
Tell you. But Snapchat and
FaceTime.
I
Two
didn't know those two
different
different
fucking
things. That was so.
Yeah, because
that's
you
so
don't have an
freaking
iPhone. See, you don't understand the difference between Android and iPhone until you get an iPhone.
I know, right? And a lot of my friends be like, yo, you need to switch to iPhone. I'm like, dude, I don't care. That phone is too expensive.
I mean, it's the same fucking price if you look at it, honestly. But iPhone is easier to use. Samsung is more. I don't know. I like I like iPhone for work, Samsung for fucking play.
So
I guess I could say it like that.
The only thing I hate about iPhones, well, not iPhones, just Apple in general, even though I've used like Macs, is that the Play Store, they're real sensitive. Even though that is a good thing, but once you forget the password like 3 times, it locks you out of the account. And the worst part about it is you can't use the same account for like the same password for like 6 months or so.
That's why I use my fingerprint, bro. I never use passwords, only fingerprints. So it can't get no fingerprint wrong. That's how you use that shit. But the ones before this do have fingerprint, I think.
Yo.
Like iPhone 5, 4, they don't have. So.
Yo, but what is this shit again and how much you get it for?
I forget it. It's a free Max Twister. Yeah.
Fuck! I don't remember time with the
Yeah, you gotta be on a sock first. You gotta pull first and then press the button. It's like fucking $40. I got it at Delhi because I'm not old enough to buy fucking vape stuff in New York yet. It's like 18 in Wyoming, Texas, but it's fucking 21 in New
Holy
York.
shit, I give you a huge hit for like just a couple of seconds in the hill and alone.
Yep.
That real sick. And what flavor is this?
It's fucking mint milkshake called Hulk Tears
What?
mixed with watermelon.
Shit.
Yeah. It's pretty dope. We made it in fucking work. We all have vapes, we just mix shit together and, you know. But all of us stop using nicotine at the same time.
Wait, so no nicotine at all?
Nope.
True.
No nicotine.
Wow.
So it gives you a feeling like you're smoking something, but no nicotine, so, you know.
Nice. You make me feel to buy one of that too.
I was saying, like, if you never used to smoke before, it really makes sense buying a vape, because that's a bad habit at that point.
No, but I actually need it though. Because I had a talk with a therapy, like I'm a therapist the other day, and there was like well, I have a problem, right? Where every time I go to groups,
Right.
I end up feeling so invisible as this associate.
Right.
So we was talking about it, and then she suggests get like a donger. No, it's an upper or donger, I can't remember. Start using
Downer. I think it's downer if
yeah, I
it
think
makes
it's-
you sad.
Hmm?
If it makes you sad and antisocial is like a downer. And if it makes you more like
Oh yeah, it's an upper.
extroverted, it's upper, yeah.
I need upper drugs like to keep me more energized
Exactly,
while
yeah.
I'm
Nicotine is an
full.
upper, fucking, you know. Alcohol is a downer, weed is a downer, or it can be an upper, depends on what you use.
Yeah, depends on what
Sativa
strain.
indica,
Yeah,
yeah.
depends what strain you use.
Yeah.
And when my friend was the therapist was telling me that, I was like, yo, she was like, yo, you need an upper drug while you're hanging out with people because you lose energy when you're with people too fast, and it's to the point where you will actually don't give a shit and you will walk out and go home without saying anything. And I was like,
That's me and Trinidad, bro. That's me and Trinidad. No one gets me in Trinidad.
dog, no one gets me anywhere.
Anyway.
It's only like when you actually sit down one-on-one with me and actually speak to me and actually get to understand me, that's when you realize that, oh wait, I have the wrong impression of this guy. And this is how it usually goes with me. Because usually the first impression everybody get with me is that, oh, he's too nerdy, he doesn't do anything right, and he's just weird. And then when you finally get to know him, it's like, yo, this dude is actually
Pretty fucking cool.
really fucking cool.
Bro.
And it's like,
They see how we dress, they see how we talk, but they don't, you know, that's all they see. They don't see anything underneath. That's why, yeah, I hate being with groups too. Like, I'd rather be one-on-one. Like, if I go out with a friend and they're like, oh yeah, I invited 2 other people, I get fucking angry because, like, yo, now I don't know how to be around these people.
dog, I remember last week one of my homies, he invited me to go somewhere. And then I thought it was just like the four of us. It's a whole bunch of people, and I instantly started feeling regret. But it's a good thing you didn't follow up, else like I would have been like in such a terrible state, because I knew that every time I go around like large groups of people, especially if I don't know you, I will freak the fuck out.
Exactly, just like an animal. If an animal knows its environment in the fucking jungle, then you take it and put it in a fucking city, it won't know what the fuck to do with itself. It's gonna go start fucking killing things.
Dog, it that one quote wait a minute, what I will never forget. And even my mom never forget, because I tell her way tell me. That was a little bit before the camera started rolling. You was like you was saying that this is why I love America and why America is the best. And people was like, I know it have a host of people.
Oh yeah, I remember it now. America is easy mode, bro.
Yeah, America is easy mode, yeah.
When you think
people say that America is like trash and it's so bad,
you're fucking crazy.
You do not want to go back 50 years ago and live there. Dog, America back then was fucked.
Bro, Trinidad back then was fucked.
Dog.
Trinidad is so fucked. Niggas be living in Amsterdam and fucking getting blown up in Siberia. You have it fucking easy if you're in America.
Dog.
Bro. You gotta be thankful in America.
Dog, and speaking about the quote you told me, you was like, if you think American sucks, please take a plane ticket and move to Iraq. where you're hearing bombs every single morning. I was like, dog, like, when you say that blew my mind, I'll never forget it, because it's like people complain way too much.
That's crazy, bro. We have so much privilege. Like, I live by myself, no parents, no nothing, and I have a job, an apartment. It's easy, bro. I can't do that shit back in Trinidad. Minimum wage doesn't cover your ass.
I know, right?
You'd be fucking homeless.
And like I get to that, America have like some shit was not that good.
Oh no, because there's so much privilege. Yes. People take advantage, white people, any people actually. There's black privilege too.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
People don't like to talk about that though. Like some, like people always talk about, oh, white people doing this, white people doing that, but black people killing each other for no reason. No fucking reason.
People die over shoes, bro.
Dog.
And we don't want to say that because we're colored too. I'm fucking Indian, you're fucking African, but we see it too. It's not just the white people.
Dog, I know crazy. Like, even though you from Trinidad like me, like if you come up here, people will automatically think you black.
Yo, exactly. No, bro, the reason I had a fucking beard, my hair was longer, I cut it off because people keep telling me I'm fucking Bengali.
What?
I was like, no, motherfucker, I'm Caribbean. Now you can tell, but now, yeah. That's fucking dumb.
Dog. And it's like the people who complain all the time about these little stuff is like so freaking hard to deal with. I can't even deal with these kind of people anymore, because like, imagine like you have from your first bunch of friends, right?
Right.
Or they become friends because, or you find a camaraderie in all the depression.
Right.
And as they get older now, they start to get fed up now at being like sad all the time. So they decide to do something about it. Now when you go back to your friends, why they do something about this shit, I'm like, yo, you have to do this anymore. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you sell out? Why you selling out for?
It's not fucking selling out, it's like, growing up.
It's growing up,
You're supposed to grow up together too, bro.
Like,
that's how it
like
works.
all of my old friends who still like depressed now, think I so annoying. And they
what?
Yeah, they think I really annoying because like I don't want. Yeah.
Is it a positivity?
Yeah. And they don't like want to like see me like be this way. They want me to be back to how I was. It was like,
yeah, but if you
was
go
like,
back
why
to
did I
how it
change?
was, you're not fucking going forward, and we need to go forward as a species, not just as a people, bro.
Dog, like I was what age I was when I stopped? I was 24 when I stopped. About 4 years ago, every post on social media, I was talking about, oh, life sucks. I want to kill myself, right through. And that was all I was doing. And then like when I break that cycle, I was like, the same people who was with you while you was in that state, they don't like it.
Yo.
And that's real.
And that's something people not ready to talk about either.
People not ready to talk about it. I was like, it's like, it's like, I remember seeing a quote on Facebook saying that when somebody going through problems,
right,
you need to shut up and listen and not talk about it.
What?
And I understand it, it come from a good place, because sometimes you need people to like feel out the emotions. But here where the flaw is.
Right.
The flaw is like when you don't stop. When
Right.
you
You become an enabler. You're enabling them now. You're not helping them. You're enabling their bad fucking behavior.
like when will it get to the point where you have to stop? Like when you tell them at all, yo, bro, you need to stop this shit. Like this is going on long enough. I know too much people feel like going on for 5 years, 10 years, complaining about the same problem.
They don't do fuck about it, bro. Move out, get a new job, do something. Fucking you have choices here. It's
So-
not like you're locked into something.
And it's like the people who stick in these situations, it's like they don't realize it. And a lot of times they don't realize it until like they reach old and they can't move anymore. And then there's like, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Fuck that, do that
fuck
now.
Exactly.
Do that now while you still like have your youth. Like people in the 20s and thinking their life over for no reason. I'm
What?
like, dog.
Life now fucking. You told me that shit too when I was sad in my teens, bro. You were like, bro, your life just started. What you trying to figure out shit already? I still don't have it figured out, but it's going good right now.
Dog, I 27
gotta
and I still didn't figure it out yet. I just
Exactly.
like I still literally just doing everything I want
Right.
and learning from every mistake and every fall I make. And
Exactly.
people, there's fall and then there's never want to get back up. And it's like, dog, like I understand, but don't stay down for too long. And some people stay down and never get up. For 5 years, for 10 years, even my in-laws.
Right.
Them still be talking about situations. What gone? And I'm still talking about it this year. I'm
I
like,
understand,
dog.
bro. I understand completely, bro. One of my pastors when I was in the Navy, they were counseling me because I had to leave for fucking medical discharge, and he was telling me, Brandon, it's not the end. When you were a baby, you fucking tried to crawl, you walked, you fell down, you didn't stop. What's the difference now? There is no difference. You get up, you try something again. You're gonna get good at something. Life isn't over after one failure.
Yo, how you end
That's
up in that
like-
position though?
What position?
Where I wanted to get discharged.
Well, it's not I wanted to, it's I was failing my run times and they put me in a program where you run every day and I fucked up my knee eventually. I couldn't even make the time, so they gave me one last try and there was like, nope. I was actually at 1.20 seconds to my goal and maybe within a week I'd hit it. But then I fucked my knee up, my shins had splints, bro. I didn't want to go to medical and stay there for 6 months, so I just failed my last run by like 2 minutes and that was the end of that shit, bro.
Dog, so you're going back? Or not?
That's a big fucking thing I'm thinking about. I don't want to think about it too much right now, but I'm thinking about it, but maybe it's not really for me anymore. Because I've, just been in New York and trying a new job. I think I like this better. It pays much more. In the military, you only get a set amount of pay for any job. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it lasts forever too anyway.
I had a fucking 8-year contract. Everyone has 8-year contract if you're enlisted. It was active for 6 years, reserved for 2 years, but it wasn't really worth it, honestly. I'd be in a submarine, I'd be kind of unhappy, you wouldn't see the sunlight. You gotta live with 80 people in close quarters, it's insane. You gotta share beds.
Holy shit.
So, I was thinking about the money at that time. That's how they got me. You heard those army guys get fucking Camaros, Mustangs, etc. for signing up.
Tell you, free school.
I was getting 10,000 to sign up, so I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't get it because you had to pass training first, but that was always motivating me, but I wasn't thinking about my own happiness either. I know that's a bigger thing, it's not all about money. You can make 40,000 a year and be happy. You can make 170K a year and don't be fucking happy. So about your happiness, what do you want to do?
Like, sometimes you need the smaller bag. Like, people just do these big time jobs and they don't like it. And it's like, dog, just do what you like. But people don't want to make that switch because they're scared of being uncomfortable for a while.
Yo, if you're not willing to downgrade for a couple years, like, just fuck you then, because you don't wanna grow. Because you gotta downgrade and grow into your field. You don't become a genius in 2 days. You gotta start from the bottom again, then build yourself back up. But when you're back up, then you're happy and you have money. You're fucking awesome, bro. That's everyone says that shit. Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, everyone says that shit, bro.
Yo, I remember like one day I finally decided like do audio engineering part time. I was so fucking scared of it,
Right.
because I didn't know like if people go like it, like my work, or if they appreciate it, or if I get any customers at all. And I end up like getting like a couple customers, and the majority of the time is because I have the leverage on all the other studios. Like the reason why most of them come to me is because they went to a studio and somebody in the studio, like mess up the song, and I don't want to work on it anymore.
Right.
And while them doing that, I'm like, yo, just send me this song for free. I go see what I can do with it. And then when I fix it, it's like, yo, what the hell? Like, you actually care about my work and you didn't even want me to pay for this.
Wow.
And it's like, yo, I'm gonna make you do my whole album from now on. And that whole, like, most of my clients come in from now on.
Right.
And it's like, after that, it's like my fear dropped down. And then, like, even though it only been a couple months since I've been doing this, like, ever since I've been to other studios, like, for the first time in a while, like, I realized that this place right now, even though this is a nice apartment, this is not the place I really want to be.
Exactly.
Like, probably next year or 2 years, I would like to make more money and then move to a bigger apartment. Like, I want to sacrifice more so I could, like, have a separate room.
Right.
But I don't have to keep all my bedroom stuff and stuff here. Just
Right. Have your own studio, right?
My own studio,
Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome.
Because I realized that like, how this is now, it's very limiting. Like, I didn't really build a booth, so I had to deal with the construction outside.
Right.
And also, like, since I work in part-time, I had to deal with, like, different time zones and all kind of stuff. And that's so weird, but this is what you have to do to, like, move up, so it might as well.
As Gary Vee says, you gotta eat shit first before you start to fucking, be a rock star. Just eat that shit for that 5 years, that 10 years even. Because when you're 30 or you're 40 and you're seeing all your peers still suffering in their shitty ass jobs, maybe they're getting money, maybe they got a new car, new house. But if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're gonna end up in divorce. You're gonna end up, your kids won't fucking like you, your daddy's never at home. But if you do what you love and you make money from that, and you make that work around you, not you work around the problem, like, that's when you're fucking great.
Dog,
You gotta sacrifice now.
Dog, like, and going back to what we were saying, I thought, like, now is, like, the best time to be alive right now. People think, I thought this is the worst time to be alive.
That's fucking crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy. Like, the only thing bad about this generation right now is that global warming. In 30 years, we might be fucked. We might be completely
Polar bears
fucked.
be fucking crying and fucking malnourished and shit, bro.
Dog.
That's fucking crazy.
But, dog, like, in this generation, everybody in the position to make it. Back then, it had a gatekeeper.
Right.
Or, like, making you, like, do things. Now, internet.
Exactly, yo. No one can really lie to you anymore, bro. We have the internet at our fingertips, like.
Dog.
It's dumb. Everything is here, bro. Everything is in this little fucking thing in our hands, bro.
Yo, like, dog, you have the internet. Like, you could literally, like, make a vlog about Pokemon and your vlog will blow up. And I've seen it myself with other YouTubers that I actually listen to.
Right?
And it's like, dog, you do basically anything and just do it for years. And when society decide to bring it back up,
Right.
all of a sudden you blow up.
Minecraft, bro. Have you seen Minecraft lately? Everyone loves fucking Minecraft.
Dog, I want to play
PewDiePie went
Minecraft so
back
bad.
Yo.
I want to play Minecraft so bad. I never played before.
By the way, talking about Pokemon, shout out to my girl here from fucking Sword and Shield.
Yo.
It's fucking great. Yo, what's her name?
I don't even know.
Yo.
Like, I just woke up this morning and saw everybody, like, posting about her.
It's the Team Yells. That's
Leader?
huh?
Like the leader?
That's not. They want her to become the new champion. So I think that's the leader, or maybe not. But, like, they worship her or something, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Team Yell, the name weird though.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's a children's game. They can't name it some metal anymore. So. Yeah.
Yeah, this generation too weird. Gen Z, like,
Gen Z.
yo, like, if they're doing that because of Gen Z, like, yo. Even though I get to that because, like, we're not the audience, the main audience anymore.
Right.
But Gen Z, like, too sensitive for us.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, like, millenniums was bad. I heard, you know the new Lion King?
Yeah.
I heard, somebody take the child, right? Who's a Gen Z? To see Lion King. And them get so traumatized by the Lion King scene, where,
Where Scar died?
Where
Not
Scar
Scar,
killed
Mustafa.
Mufasa.
Yeah,
Scar killed Mufasa. And I was like, dog, what? What?
Bro, that shit was like a staple of my childhood, bro. That made me a better person, bro.
Yo, like,
Fuck.
like, I don't know if because these guys, like, think different or they baby them too much, but yo.
No one is being disciplined anymore, bro. I remember my mom or dad would beat my ass if I did something dumb. Now in this generation, parents don't want to hear that shit. They want to treat their child like a fucking king, then they call him like a privileged dumbass. That's what's wrong with society, bro.
Dog, like, it needs a balance. Like, it don't even need to be like corporal punishment, but it just have a balance. Like, yo, you're doing shit, you're doing shit, you're doing good,
No,
you're doing
exactly.
good.
You don't need to hit someone for them to understand. They're not a fucking caveman. They're not an animal, but If you can talk to them, and people don't want to do that, people don't want to talk to them, admit their child is wrong. Yeah, your child will. Everyone is wrong at one point in fucking time.
Dog, people just freaking weird. I don't know, like people like millennials, they feel like just because like they get the ass whoop when they was younger for doing something wrong, they think that they either go to like not punishing the child or completely dominating the child like if it's a dominatrix. I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
That's fucking crazy, bro. What?
Like, yo, learn from your mistakes. Like, is that some people don't really learn? But I feel like the best situation to like raise child now, children now, is you have to have a balance of, yo, you're doing this right, you're doing this wrong. And then the child will learn and self-building, instead of end up becoming like real, like, what is the word I want to say? Like, entitled.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like, dog, these parents, insane.
I don't know where it went wrong, bro. Like, parents want to give children what they never had when they were younger, but you don't understand, to become the person you are today, you had to go through that same shit.
Dog, when I have my children, I just go on and raise them, like, to be like, no way is right, no way is wrong. I'm not going to, I'll give them, like, probably everything they want for a while.
Right.
And then when they turn, like, 16, stop.
Time to get your own, bro.
No, time to figure it out. I will support you, but you have to figure it out now.
Right.
And I'll probably, like, show them, like, prepare them from now, like, while they're young and stuff, to know that one day, like, when they get older, you gotta do this. But I'm not gonna just drop it just to, like, how other parents should be doing. Like, you know, some... Especially white, I think the white people usually do that. Like once you're 18, you're out the house one time.
I had a friend, he was 16, he had to leave, bro. It was his stepdad's house. He was like, okay, time to leave. He had to drop out school, he had to get a part-time job. He had it's crazy. And a lot of my friends are like that too. As soon as they hit 18, that's it, they're gone. Like, where's the love, bro? Like, keep your kids at home. I wish I was still with my parents, save that fucking money.
Dog.
You know, give you a big head start, actually.
And dog, Caribbean people so freaking different. I remember seeing the quote, post on Facebook too, that as a Caribbean child, you can stay with your parents as long as you want, because if you leave too soon, they will get offended.
Yeah,
I was like, dog, that's not the realest shit ever, because my mom does not want me to leave her.
Right. That's crazy. My mom felt the same way when I was coming up here. My dad too, because I'm the only child, bro. So I left everything back home, my car, my fucking inheritance, everything, bro. And I never regret coming to America, bro, because it's so much easier here. I don't gotta worry about food, I don't gotta worry about transport, I don't gotta worry about shit, bro. Just work.
Dog, I remember one of my friends visit, and she was like, yo, this is so cheap compared to Trinidad.
Yo, Cricks in Trinidad, and Cricks in America is cheaper than Cricks in Trinidad.
That is
and
real
Cricks is made in fucking Trinidad.
That is real fuckery. Yo, Trinidad getting fucked in the ass with no lube for no reason, and people just taking it.
That's normal, of course, and support fucking, well, I don't like double politics, but they support their own fucking groups.
Dog.
Neither of the groups they contest over do good shit anyway. UNCP and them, it's all the same fucking shit in the end.
Yo. And the independent party, like, even though I think that they might work,
right?
But the only problem is like they're too progressive. I think they call themselves the progressive party.
Right.
They focus on being progressive, but not focus on the current problems right now. They're trying too hard to be America. And it's like, dog, this is not America. You have to fix the first problem first.
This is a two-world fucking country. People still be chopping each other, killing each other. It's crazy here, bro. It's crazy in Trinidad.
And then the migrants, like all of a sudden everybody turned to Donald Trump.
First of all, how we let Venezuelans into the fucking country and give them fucking work permits and shit? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Dog,
you know how big Venezuela is compared to Trinidad?
Dog, I say the same thing. Like even though I sympathize with the Venezuelans because they don't deserve that.
Yep.
Like the government real fuck up. But people forgetting that the currency of Trinidad, ever since Rowley them come in,
right,
every jobs get lost. Like what name I think Petrogen. It's not Petrogen.
Petrogen.
Petrogen
no, fucking what is it called? Not Petrogen, it's fucking, is it Petrogen?
I can't remember, it's one of them companies.
Yeah,
one of them places
that's one of the gas places closed
down. One of them closed down. I think Pentapane's now closed down recently too. And it's a whole bunch of jobs just disappearing.
Exactly, and people don't know what the fuck to do. And
then you want to bring in the Venezuelans and give them like everybody else jobs. I know people like who lost like diner jobs and the workers just replace them with all the Venezuelans
Yep.
just to pay them cheaper.
Exactly, it's because you can pay them fucking cheaper. That's
Our real
crazy.
wickedness.
My cousin and her boyfriend went back to fucking Trinidad a few weeks ago. It's only fucking Venezuelans they see, bro. Venezuelans eating doubles, drinking stag and carrot.
Some of them even had doubles business.
Yo, how the fuck is a Venezuelan making doubles, bro? And then it comes to the point where, as a Trinidadian, why can't you go out and do that? Why can't we do that too? Because how is someone coming in our country, taking our fucking culture and making money off it, and we don't want to do that either?
I'm protesting.
I'm
I'm
fucking
protesting Maduro. They're protesting Maduro in Trinidad.
Yo, Trinidad is not a real place.
Dog. And even I hear people talking about like the gun violence and thing too.
Yeah.
Like going back to the Venezuelan thing, right?
Right.
I heard that before like Venezuelans get fucked up,
Right.
they do a gun ban now, boy.
Uh-huh.
So now the people can fight back on Maduro. You never see like some of the videos where they actually fighting like the police,
Right.
and it's like real savage. Them
Damn.
police using water cannon, smoke bombs, all kind of thing, and them like trying their best to fight back, and them can't
You
do
can't
nothing.
do shit about that, bro.
And that's the only reason why like I feel like when you ban guns, that would be a bad idea. Because whenever you have a tyrannical government like Maduro,
Right.
that when shit get real and you have to do something. Like, fuck all the people who getting shut up and shit. Like,
Right.
like that should never happen.
Exactly.
And I don't support it in any way.
Right.
But at least put back the ban where mentally retired people can't buy guns. Because I was on for a while and I think Donald Trump removed it.
Who the fuck is letting retards buy guns?
Dog. And if it's not that, like some people like have the parents and they're taking the guns from the parents.
How is your my dad is a police officer in Trinidad. I never saw his gun. It was always on him or it was locked up. And the fucking ammo was somewhere different from the fucking gun itself, bro. There was no way I was getting that bullshit, bro.
Dog, that's just how responsible gun holders and have like irresponsible ones. Dog, this shit is way too good to us.
Yes.
Yeah, more cartridges or I feel
It's refillable, so it's like you gotta there's like a tub of juice and you just fucking fill it in.
oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wait now and now.
Yeah, I do.
Dog, how often is finishes?
I don't vape much anymore, man. It's just because I quit nicotine. I don't really feel for it anymore. It's just for like, you know, it's actually social right now. I wouldn't really be vaping if it was just me by myself.
Dog, I'm real cool, I'm real proud. Dog, what flavor is that? Oh, the
Hog
cartridge.
Tears.
The ice.
Yeah. Frozen hog tears. It's really fucking. Smell that shit, bro. It smells like fucking candy.
Woo!
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
No, this shit way too good to us. Like I actually want to like buy just to live her life, but when I
Yeah.
have somebody here, I can just smoke with them or some shit.
Yeah, smoking is a social thing, bro. That's what it's meant for. Have you tried hookah?
Hookah?
Yeah.
I think once. No, I never tried it.
No.
No, yes, I did.
Yeah.
With frequency.
Right.
Yeah, I did with frequency. And
Which
it was
frequency?
like, this rapper guy, I think you know him as Chris Bruce on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was by his house, he had this hookah thing. I was like, yo, you gotta try this shit. Try the bong. I'm like, yo, okay, sure. He have like a whole bunch of collections and shit. That is real cool. Like, yo, this guy is a true smoker of us.
Right.
Like every time I'm like, yo, what's up, buzz guy?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yo.
Nah, but hookah was a fucking social thing to begin. You got a bunch of hoses and everyone fucking smokes from the same fucking bowl of tobacco or even weed or whatever, bro.
Dog.
It's crazy. When I make mechanic on work, he was on this lunch break. He sit outside a fucking bucket instead of his fucking hookah and was giving tips to our fucking customers too, bro.
Yo.
Fucking take a fucking rip. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey. Dog, when you plan going back to Trinidad?
Maybe for my birthday in November, but I'm not really
Nice.
sure yet because I just wanna. I like to save my money, so you know I don't want to just take a trip to Trinidad and you know. But I mean, I do miss my family and some people, my friends mostly. But you know, sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you want.
Facts.
So
I same way I did like when I moved.
yeah.
Like it was so like when I moved, I was at the worst place. I was at the worst point of my life. Like I was in school doing computers,
Right.
and I was so like depressed that like when my mom was like, yo, I got your paperwork, you can finally move to America.
Right.
I went like 2 weeks. I went immediately. Like I didn't even wait until my birthday. I just went. I was like, I fuck this, I'm not staying here anymore. Like I way too depressed. And I was like, yo, and then one like my mom like see me like she knew how like she knew like what went through in that school and she was like, yo, you're not doing computers anymore, just go do music. And I was like, no, that is still one of the most amazing things ever because none of my parents are supportive.
Right. No, my dad wanted me to be a fucking lawyer, my mom wanted me like a doctor, and I just wanted to be fucking rich, bro. Because I know I gotta stay in school for 8-10 years and be in debt for fucking 5 more years, then I started to make money. But the way I'm going now, I'm gonna, you know, I have money, I can start a business, I can, right now just saving money to invest in shit, and looks like, you know, you don't need to have a big title job to make fucking money, bro. You really don't.
No, you just need to be passionate and sacrifice for years.
Exactly.
Like it's nothing else. And make sure and save your money too because like recently, like a couple months ago, I realized that because I keep all my money in one place, I'm spending more money than how much I actually make money.
Right?
Yeah, so I decided like split my money in 3 groups.
Yeah.
I have a checking account, a banking account, and an investing account.
Right.
And one of them is Acorns, like that was used for like that way you can basically put your money into like a in the stock market.
Right.
And you can leave it there until like you're 70. So by the time you're 70, like you have a whole bunch of money, retirement money to take out. Exactly. The saving account is for like every money I make, I save 20% and never touch it unless it's an emergency.
That's exactly what I do, bro.
Or it's something else.
That's 100% what I do.
And everything else in the checking account, like for investing or for whenever I want to do anything.
That's good. That's the same way I have it set up, bro. I have a banking account and that's my checking account. And every time I get paid, I pay myself first. I take out 20% savings. Then I think about my expenses. Then when I have money left over, instead of saving, I fucking splurge. Because I know I already have savings. But that's something bad I need to fix. Because I spend a lot of money on fucking food now.
Dog, I realized that when I was doing like open mics and stuff, when I started back, I was spending so much money on food. Because when I travel, like you get so hungry.
Yes.
You perform, you get so hungry.
Yes.
You travel to go back, you get more hungry again. Like, dog, when you won't stop. And then when you're done, you realize you don't spend $50.
Wow.
Like, dog.
That's crazy. And 50 US is not a small amount, bro. We don't actually work for that much in America. Like, if you work for like more than $100 a day, you're set, but it's just like Trinidad. Like, I used to work for like $300 a day in Trinidad, and that still wasn't enough.
Dog.
It's crazy.
I'm not getting to like money is already everything.
Exactly.
It's like as long as you're happy with what you're doing with, like that money is just a bonus.
That is very, very, very true. The thing is, like, even if you spend the money now and you start making more money in the future, doesn't really matter how you spend that money.
Depends.
If you know what you're doing and you have extra money to spend, you spend that anyway. But you know you're gonna start making more money. Does that money you spend extra really matter if it makes you happy?
Nah, it's
Exactly.
not gonna matter.
I mean, if you're spending more than you fucking make, that's a problem. But if you're saving and you know how to splurge, that's fine. It's not the best thing, but you're not gonna die.
Tell you, like once in a while, spoil yourself.
Exactly.
And there's some people like who get so like into working, like they don't treat themselves at all. And then when they finally reach that retirement, when they finally decide to like settle down, they can't enjoy the money.
Exactly, you get too old, you can't drive that fucking BMW 200 miles per hour on the fucking highway. You can't go fucking swimming in fucking Barbados. You can't, you know, you can't eat all the fucking food you want to eat because you're already fucking on pills, and you can't drink, you can't.
And all the work you do break down your body completely, so you can't walk or move or do anything on your own anymore. And it's like, dog, like just enjoy your life right now.
Exactly.
Right now, you're in your 20s, you're young as shit. And to me personally, like when people tell me like, oh, I'm 27, I'm getting old, I'm like, dog, I'm still young as shit.
Bro, what we have, the average life expectancy right now is fucking 80. So you have what? That's fucking 63 fucking years of your life, honestly, to be livable. I have fucking, what is it? I have 60 then. That's fucking crazy.
Dog. And I heard like so many stories of people like who reach like 60 or 70,
right?
And they end up like becoming millionaires.
Colonel fucking Sanders.
That was no
KFC didn't fucking take off. until this nigga's old as fuck, bro.
Like that means anything possible. Though. It's like it's better to like do things and it's better to do like 100 things in your life
Right.
and fail once. I mean, and only win once.
Right.
Out of the 100.
Right.
Than to be old and never do any of it at all.
Exactly.
Like that will hurt so much when
If
you
you're
reach
not failing, you're not winning, bro, because you're not learning shit. So you gotta learn more so you can fucking succeed. That's Gary V. 100% fucking Gary V.
So like you have to like do stuff while you have the strength to do it.
Exactly.
And I know so many people who like not dating because like, oh, she like dog. I was talking to my homie right now. Right? I was like I remember a time my homie was like, dog, you lucky you get married, and I wanted to slap him in the
What the fuck does that mean?
It was like you lucky you got married and have a girl who actually love you and shit. I wanted to slap him so fucking hard because I asked him like, yo, then what? Dog, you could do the same thing. And he was like, no. And I was like, why? Because my ex-girlfriend, she hurt me, and now I can't do this. And I was like, dog.
What do you mean you can't?
Dog. if I had that same mentality, I would have never been married. Like,
Who do you know that married their fucking first love? Whoever did that?
Well, my wife, because I was her first boyfriend.
That's fucking
Like
different.
that.
Yeah, but was that your first girlfriend though?
No.
No, exactly.
I was like my 30th or 29th or something.
That's
or
fucking
30th.
crazy.
Dog. Like, and out of all of them, like I only get hurt like twice. Like really hurt twice. The first time, like if I was thinking about these things all the time,
Right.
I would have never gotten married, honestly. Like my first ex, right?
Right.
We ended up breaking up. The first girl I fell in love with, right? I was real in love with this girl.
Right.
And how we ended up breaking up was that after school, right? I was working.
Right.
She used to like follow me on work all the time.
Right.
That was kind of weird.
Right.
But like, she was always making me want to go home and early and thing that way.
Right.
And I know this girl celibate now, so I not really like trying to force anything.
Exactly.
This girl now end up trying to like force herself on me now, but like she basically tried to rape me, and I was like, dog, what the fuck?
This is
And then my
normal.
brother came home early that day, and then like that saved my life. Like I was always telling my brother, like if he didn't come home,
Yeah.
like I would have to go through some worse, like something bad would happen because I didn't like when I was 16. I didn't care about sex until I was 18, to be
No,
honest.
I didn't care. I still don't fucking care about sex, honestly.
I didn't care about sex until I was 18. Like when puberty hit and you're flicking, having wet dreams and shit.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
that's
didn't
fucking
care,
different.
Like,
Okay,
I didn't care about that shit.
understand.
I didn't care about that shit. So when I was enjoying she company, right?
Right.
And then like I just wanted to take it slow because I have no experience. I don't care about sex right now.
Right.
And this girl just watched herself and I'm getting terrified, and she was like, hell no. And she was like in the muscular group. So like she and I was like
Damn, got forced,
dog,
bro.
and I was like four something. Like
Right.
that was my height before.
What?
Yeah, I was real short.
Right.
I was real short until like I was 18.
Right.
And like she just literally whelled me down and I was trying to like she was
That can traumatize you.
like
bro.
dog, I was traumatized.
That's some Cardi B shit, bro.
Dog, I was traumatized for dog. I was so traumatized by that first, and I didn't even know what to do afterwards because like I don't know, like for 2 years like I cried straight.
Right.
And I was like, see, like, why this happened? But eventually I ended up getting over it. But
Right.
that's the point. Like, you have to, like, when you go through something like that in a relationship, you can't use that as an excuse and never go in a relationship again.
Right.
Like, and even the second time, where this happened, where I get hurt, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, it was like 5 years since I dated this girl.
Uh-huh.
And then it had this next girl, right? She think I was real cute and wanted to be with me so freaking badly.
Right.
And I was like, here's the scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm not in a mental state to be in a relationship.
Right.
I do not want you to be with me, and then change your mind. And she was like, no, this is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. She forced it. She was saying, no, this is not gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Guess what happened?
The same fucking thing they said is
Guess
not
what
gonna happen. It happens.
Guess
like,
what happened? She realized that I was truly broken.
Right.
And then she was like, and when you're going through with somebody like that, right? I understand, like, if you realize that I was right,
Yeah.
you realize I was right, I don't mind you breaking up with me.
Right.
But what she ended up doing, right?
Right.
She ended up starting dating my best friends. Not one, all of them. Like a whole bunch of them.
Well, first of all, if your girlfriend came up to me and wanted to do something, I'd say fuck no, because that's a bro code, bro. I respect that shit. I would never do that to you. But then that gives you the question: are your best friends really your fucking best friends at that point?
But only thing I respect, right?
Yeah.
That she come to me and she was like, "Yo, I can date your friend." I'm like, what?
That's fucking crazy.
And I was like, what? And then like, after I had shown my Facebook, like she kept dating my friends. I was like, you know what? Because I was related, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. It makes no sense like having you here if you keep doing this to me, like going with my best friends. Like I already been through enough, and I'm trying to get over you now, and now you're doing all this for no reason. I'm like, dude, I just delete this person out my life, all my social medias. I want nothing to do with this person.
As you should, bro. My first fucking girl, it was long distance relationship, bro. Her mom never wanted me to fucking see her, bro. And what happened one day, she eventually just told me, look, it's not gonna work out. And that broke my heart, because every day I talk to this girl. We'll be on fucking Skype, Facebook, WhatsApp. Every fucking day I go home and look forward to talk to this girl. Like, I was depressed as fuck as a teen in school, bro. And she was my only happiness. I look forward to coming home talking to her, how my day was. My teacher's a dumbass. My friends are dumbasses. It's fucking great. And one day she's like, oh yeah, I kind of found someone who goes to fucking lessons after school with me. And I was fucking heartbroken, bro. And they didn't even last like 2 months, bro. That's what fucking killed me.
That's be real hilarious when your ex do like leave you for some petty reason and then it catches up to them,
bro.
Like dog. And like that is one thing, where like people, I know people who don't believe in karma, and it's like the negative their whole life, and they don't realize that the life sucks. Like all this doing is because they manifested it by saying that life sucks, I'm depressed all the time, and they're doing all this. And it's like, dog, karma don't just work by your actions, it also works by the things you say about yourself.
The things you tell yourself, your subconscious is always fucking listening to you. So if you say you can't do some shit, you really probably can't at the end of the day.
Dog, this is why it's so dangerous. I always say this. This is why it's so dangerous to just say any and anything, because whatever I say does always come back in your life. Like people is always said, oh, karma not real. I'm like, dog, I literally scared of like doing certain shit because I know that one day it will come back to me or some shit. Like the long term, like instant karma, like it's been horrible, but the long term karma does be worse. Does be way worse. Let me give you like a couple examples, right? Like I had like when I was younger, right, I had a bully.
Right.
In primary school. Like he was a bully from primary school to secondary school.
The fuck?
Yeah, and even after school, like he was still like torturing me a little bit. And then you know what happened, right? After a couple years, right? All of a sudden you don't hear from him again. Like he was completely gone. Like you didn't see him going nowhere.
Right.
It come to the point where like his own friends was saying that he had AIDS and thing because he break up and thing.
Wow.
But here what really happened, right?
Right.
Like after like about a year or two, he finally showed back up and he hanging with Christian people. Like that experience actually changed him. But here what happened, right?
Right.
What happened was, right, basically he ended up fighting some group attacked him now.
Yeah.
And they beat him so bad they leave him bedridden for like a year or two.
What? The fuck? And how they get away with that shit?
I don't know.
Bro, what the fuck am I
And
hearing?
like, and it's like the guy got beaten so bad that he was like out. Even his friends, the people who were supposed to be friends, and they even check on him because they thought he had AIDS, so they didn't want to do it to him again. So when he finally come back, he started hanging out with Christian people, and it's like, dog, the man actually changed from that piece of shit what he went through.
Wow, one cut ass gives this guy a whole outlook on life. That's crazy.
Dog, and let me tell you this other thing too, right? My fucking father was like, he had a sister, right? She passed away. He ended up getting this lady pregnant. That's how my sister get born now. But instead of staying with my sister mother, he dipped.
What?
He dipped. Yeah. And that mother, I never see that mother so broken because I only met her once when he died. And she was so fucking broken. It's like she was still like taking what he do on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but moving forward, right? He ended up doing the same thing to me.
What?
Like, make me with my mother. He only buy, according to my mother, all he did was like buy panties and milk. Diapers and milk. And day after that, tip. Never see him again until I was like 8.
Wow.
And now, but was the most fucked up part about this, right? Like, after this, right? He finally have a woman. And he make her a son. But this time, he ain't running away. And he said, alright, I'll stay with this person and I'll stay with this child.
Right.
Karma's like, no, bitch.
What
No,
happened?
bitch.
What happened?
Karma's like, no, bitch. Like, you can't run away from 2 childs and then now you finally settle down and you want to have your own shit. No,
Right.
blood cancer.
Yo! What the fuck?
Dog, I tell you, dog, like, I remember, like, me and him, like, not talking, like, because I realized that he was kind of, like, being a piece of shit.
Right.
And then, like, after that, like, after some months, like, I heard that he got cancer.
Yep.
And I was like, dog, what the fuck?
So that's how he passed already?
Yeah, he
That's
passed.
fucking crazy, man.
Dog,
I'm
in,
so
like, it's
sorry.
about 2 weeks. Like, 2 weeks after he diagnosed, he passed away one time. Like, dog.
Wow.
I was like, yo, like, Karma didn't give him a chance, like, finally, like, when you ready to settle down,
Right.
it's like, Karma come instant.
Nope. No, motherfucker.
Nope. And I was like, dog, this is how Karma works for us. Like, you can't, anything you do,
You can't run from karma, bro.
Dog, and let me give you one more example, right?
Yeah.
It had this person, right? They threatened my family. See, they don't owe my family. They gonna threaten my family to destroy my family. You know what happened?
What's that?
The person get disowned by their own family.
Wow.
So it's like, dog, like this is how karma works for us. The people who don't think karma is real is
Right.
fucking idiots for us. I don't give a fuck what they say, how they say.
Yo, that's crazy. Because one of my teachers in school was like, if you don't believe in God, karma is a thing. And that's why I've been trying to pump as much positivity as I can. Like, I don't take bullshit, but like, if I can help someone, I help them, bro. Because I understand how it feels. And even if I can give someone something that it can never give me back, I'm okay. It's not going to take a lot from me. So...
Dog, I remember my teacher, Mr. Leafun, like this quote he always said, I thought it always stick to me.
Right.
He said that whenever you laugh at somebody's downfall,
Right.
you're only setting up yourself.
Exactly.
Because karma is not going to spare you and then you will end up in the same situation or worse. And it's like, dog, like ever since that I see life a little bit differently. And it's like, wow, like you have to be careful that what you do and what you say, else shit is going to get so fucking real.
Right.
Like people,
Exactly.
like dog, like when I stop like talking about all the things that are going wrong in my life, that when things actually start going good. Like actually start doing something about it instead of just complaining.
When I stopped thinking about how bad life is and started focusing, how can I make it better? It just came, bro. Everything just came.
Dog, like literally all you need to do is write the fucking shit down in a book.
Right.
Write down what's going on wrong with your life. Like if you can't think about it, write it down.
Right.
If something going wrong with your life, write it down.
Right.
This is going wrong with my life. Now write down what you can do to change it.
Exactly.
And then actually fucking do it to us.
Exactly.
Like, go and do the fucking shit.
Because people think a lot. People think they can do this thing, but they don't ever go fucking do it. You gotta do it, otherwise nothing is gonna happen. You can think your whole fucking life, sure, but if you don't fucking take action, nothing's gonna happen.
Dog, like, it's better to do something and never happen than to like do it than to don't do it and be like, what happened if I actually try to do it? Like that kind of regret shit. Like I don't want to be like that whenever I reach that age.
Exactly.
When I reach that age, I want to be like so fucking happy and feel so fucking accomplished that when my fucking life over, that I done this and I done that and I know I impact somebody.
No regrets, bro. No regrets. No regrets at all.
No regrets. Fuck that.
Fucking crazy.
Yo, and like it only go and get better now. I only feel like my life just gets started now, to be honest. You know?
Same, bro.
Though, like ever since like I was 24, like that when my whole life changed around that way. Like
Right.
I get so depressed that I went back to Trinidad for like a year. And I was like working, and the day like what turned everything around was like when my wife realized that I was struggling too much, and she was like, yo, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to contribute to your burden. And she was like, you should break up with me. And I was like, dog,
What?
yeah, was you seeing right?
Yeah.
I go and do what I want from now on,
Mm-hmm.
and I still going to marry you.
Right.
Like, I will say see you in a year, and a year married you.
Wow.
And a year married her. Like, we was at the worst point in the relationship because because her brother passed away, and in Indian tradition,
Right.
apparently whenever somebody died,
You can't.
you can't do no event.
Right.
Marry, you can't get married or do any event. So like, and that's what's happening in the family, like back to back now, but so that was like keep holding us back, and like that part huge strain. And I was like, I wanted to give up, but I was like, nah, this person, like, I'll never find a person like this again. And
Yo.
that how I realized, like,
Facts.
like, if somebody never wrong you or
Right.
do anything to like destroy you, that is a person you should keep. And there are people who like go through breakups with people who actually destroy them, and they be like, oh, this person is 1 in a million. How? The person actually hurt you and tried to do some shit to mess you up. How that person is 1 in a million? I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
You're a fucking dumbass. That's what.
Dog.
That's wrong.
Dog, there's so much people, like, if I was still focusing on, like, what my ex did, I would have never been with this woman.
Wow. It's fucking dumb.
Like, there's so much people, even though the dating pool kind of weird right now, in a weird state,
Right.
according to everybody,
Yeah.
I can't relate because I don't focus on anything anymore.
Right. You're married. That's done. You don't have to say about dating anymore. That's crazy.
And I didn't even talk like people get so vexed at me when I get married because I didn't invite anybody, but like, dog, I don't even care. Like, the reason why I stopped, I think I talked about this with somebody in the podcast before, but the reason why I didn't say anything was because one time, right, some years ago, like, I used to post out all the time until one day this guy tried to break us up. And I was like, and then we both come to a mutual decision. I thought we never going to talk about our relationship on the internet ever again.
That's fucking dumb, bro.
Like, nobody knew we got married until people post photos. Because none of us, me and she never post photos.
I think you told me you were getting married.
I did, yeah, I did.
I don't think it was ever on Facebook. I don't think, even when you go to airports, right, you don't post that shit, right?
Yeah, I
We
don't.
don't know when you leave. We don't unless you tell us, bro. That's what I like to.
Dog, like, I just can't do this anymore. It's like, I can't like put more business out there
Yo,
like that because people like so freaking weird. Like, I remember one time, like,
people don't have good fucking intentions anymore, bro.
dog, like, I remember when I went the reason why I stopped like talk about traveling was like when I started when I announced I was coming home,
Yeah.
people started like telling me, oh, I want this, I want that. Not offering money to pay for the weight at the suitcases. And it's like, dog, this is making no sense. Fuck all that, yeah. You want people to cut me off because of that?
I don't even, yo, I gotta be real close. Like, I buy my dad some shit, I buy my mom some shit, I buy my cousin like a t-shirt, and they're fucking happy with that shit.
Dog,
bro.
that's the same thing I do. I just buy for the people who in my life right now who I truly appreciate.
Exactly.
And that is it. Like, I don't care about that right now. Like, now, like, this time since I'm going back, I might offer like to like do something for you and do something for that.
Right.
But like, I'm not going to like say like when I come in here, when I go in that. When you see pictures, you know.
Exactly. Yo, every girl I'm with right now, like that I talk to about, being with and that stuff, I'm like, if we're marrying, it's gonna be me and you on like, we're gonna go on a vacation. We're not gonna go have a big wedding. We're not gonna spend any kind of money if it's not for our own happiness. Because I'm not gonna feed anyone who's just coming to fucking look at me and be, hateful and spite me.
Dog.
I'm marrying you.
These people coming to eat your food and then still talking about, oh, how your wife looking ugly.
I know,
Like,
yo. No one is gonna tell me shit, bro. I don't care. My parents. Having parents like mine, they're very fucking. I'm sorry to say this. My parents are racist. They told me, never go with a black girl, never go with a fucking Chinese girl, never go with, like get an Indian girl, get a white girl at least. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy, because the race doesn't matter. Any race can be any way. It's their personality.
Dog.
I should be able to like anyone I want, and if anyone has a problem with that, fuck off from my life. Because, I don't want to be fucking around with you when you're hateful around me and my
Dog,
girl.
this
That's
kind of
crazy.
mentality is the people I actually like the most, because even though I understand like why they don't want to mix their breeds or whatever.
Right.
It's like, dog, in the end of the day, like, everything changed. It's like, it's not the same thing where it's every man for himself. Now everybody working together. At least
Right.
we're trying to work together.
We're trying. We're trying the least. But yeah, race isn't supposed to matter anymore, because everyone bleeds the same fucking blood, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. It's who you like and who wants to like you.
Dog.
Fucking crazy.
Yo. Dog, this is a good year though. Like, we just making so much of progress. Like,
I'd say this is a good year for me too.
Dog, me too. Like,
honest, like last year was a bunch of bullshit, but this year is fucking great. I hope this is the start, bro. Like, I feel like I just started my life too. I feel like we're only gonna go up from now.
yeah, like now I'm just working on music, like doing everything I want, and I think this thing like almost done. So, what you gonna talk about before you wrap it up?
What do you want to talk about?
Dog.
I don't know. I'm hungry as fuck right now.
Dog.
How much time do we have left? 5 minutes?
Yeah, well, 5 minutes.
Oh wow! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, as use Anchor, like there's a good app for doing podcasts. But I decided to record with Anchor and record through my
Your
mic.
own mic, yeah.
So in case I mix the vocals, I don't like how it's sounding, I can just use the one here instead.
Oh, okay. This is through your phone and this is through your mic.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Through my computer.
Great.
And
Right.
and well, Anchor real cool because you can record podcasts just talking to your phone.
Right.
And you can send it to Apple Music, iTunes,
Really?
all of that stuff when you're done. Even with the footage I recorded here,
Yeah.
like you could upload it to here instead of using the footage you already recorded here.
Is this recording video as well? Oh no, not right now.
I think not right now, but
okay,
I use the video for YouTube,
Yeah, right.
for mostly YouTube, and might be Instagram, I'm not sure.
Right.
But I think I would just use Instagram just to post clips from it, like
Right.
important clips, like from what you talk about. Because
Have
you
you
talk about
ever read that book by Gary Vee, or even like the audio book where it's like I forgot what it's called, but you gotta post everything in all your social medias. You don't have to post the main thing, like post the main thing on Facebook, Instagram, and then post like stuff on Snapchat, post on
I
whatever you
saw a
have.
clip on that, and it was like post everything, like don't hold anything back.
Link everything together. Let people want to know. Oh, I wonder what he's doing. They go over to Facebook. Oh, we go over to fucking Instagram. Oh, you see a post on Twitter. He's doing this shit again. Let's go on Facebook. Like that's what you want to be. You want to have all the fucking audience, bro.
Tug. And like my current plan is to like make as much content as possible,
Yeah.
and then like when it's finally time to drop it, I just drop as much content consistently, because I realize that the internet changed that way, like because of the algorithms.
Right.
Like I can't just post one thing anymore and expect it to blow up. Like back then in YouTube, all you need to do was upload your stuff to YouTube,
Right.
and you get like 3,000 views in one day.
Exactly.
Now,
It's different, bro.
now in order for you to get them views, you have to post consistently. And the same thing with Facebook, Instagram, etc.
Honestly, when I watch a Facebook video and I mean a YouTube video, I like that shit. I want to see what else the guy has, bro. I'm watching like Salmonella Academy, that's for one. Even Joe Rogan podcast. I watch all of them shits, but I don't just watch one and put it down.
Dog, I watch a whole bunch of podcasts now.
Yeah.
Like them shit is really so informative and so amazing. As my friend like from Trinidad, she was like, "Yo, you talk so much amazing shit. Why you don't have a podcast?" I'm like, "Dog,
Yo, that's what they're doing right now.
dog, I should really fucking do this." Like, Cass,
Yeah.
thank you so much for giving me this advice to do this, because like this is the most fun I ever had in a long time, because I already had so much of people in this podcast and we're just talking a whole bunch of random shit whenever you want. But I think it's probably time to go. You get on your social media or anything or nah?
Nah, that's fine. I'm fucking Brandon, but it's not time for that shit. I want to give my boy Darian a shout out. Shout out my boy Salon.
Salon,
That's
yeah,
fucking main
Splash
man, bro.
Master.
Yeah.
Nice. So you see you in the next episode, or you will see this podcast whenever. So stay awesome. Peace. We gonna eat some fucking food.
Brandon signing off.